one time. So I'm looking forward to Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel. I think it's going to be a banger. I really do. And the next thing we got at Crown Jewel, John Cena put out a tweet to Triple H, and he talked about he needed one more match with AJ Styles, and Triple H granted him that wish. So we are getting John Cena and AJ Styles at Crown Jewel. So I hit him at this a few weeks ago. I thought AJ was going to beat Dom for the IC title, and that's how we got AJ versus John, because that's a part of Cena's Rogues Gallery, and John has not won the Intercontinental title. And I don't think he's even challenged for the Intercontinental title his entire career. So that was my whole process of thinking. But the rumor and innuendo is saying that he's going to challenge, that Dom's going to face him down the road with one of his last few dates. But I'm looking forward to this match. You know, we talked about this. We talked about their previous match at SummerSlam a few months ago when we did a top 10 SummerSlam list. And spoiler alert, that match is going to come back up at the end of the year on my top 10 John Cena of all time match of all time list. That will be pretty high up there as well. The time is winding down for John Cena. It really is. And one thing I wanted to talk about is, has his last time is now run been a disappointment? And for me personally, I think it has. And I think it's been a disappointment because of none other than one Dwayne Johnson. Because I'll hear on this constantly that match, that whole heel turn with Travis Scott and The Rock, there had to be more to that than what actually happened. And who knows if we'll ever know what happened with that. But the success of his heel run was predicated on that. For the longest time, we had no idea why he was doing what he was doing. And when it came to that, it just left us like wondering, like, what the hell's going on? What's going on? He's cutting these promos. He's talking about the fans, but what about why? Why are you aligning yourself with him? Why did you sell out to him? And we didn't necessarily really get the answer. We got him basically being smart, being a visionary, for example, just knowing all the things that would happen and how he can pick his spots and actually get ahead. But other than that, we got nothing. That was his best promo that he actually cut that one episode, because we've got nothing of value when it came to John Cena in his heel run. You know, we had a couple good moments here and there. The highlight is probably going to be the Cody match at SummerSlam, but we deserved that after that bullshit we got at WrestleMania with Travis motherfucking Scott. But I think it fell flat. Did I want more? Yes, but also we had the limited dates that also affected it as well. And like the Raw thing I just talked about, the spread, like the 3 weeks out of most pay-per-views now. And a lot of these pay-per-views, pay-per-view feuds were one and dones. So we didn't get a lot of longevity out of a lot of the feuds. Like Randy Orton was only a pay-per-view. CM Punk was only a pay-per-view. We needed more time out of these things because these are his rogues gallery. You know, it's fun. You know, it's fun to just go through the gallery. Like, okay, check him off. But a lot of it didn't really bring any value to us. You know, we got a couple good matches out of it, but what else? Like, what else do we have to go off of for the last time is now? A lot of it didn't feel like the last time, but we'll have to see because we have 4 more dates left with John Cena, so we'll see. But as of right now, unless my mind gets changed,